Hey, what's up? This is Juan from unconsciousmind.org, and today I'm going to give you 7 eye-opening facts to stop being jealous. First off, I want to start by saying that everyone feels jealousy from time to time, and it's completely normal. I think it's probably an evolutionary aspect of us humans. However, don't be deceived by the thought that just because it is something normal, then it's good, because it's not. If this is becoming a problem of trust between you and your partner, then you know that you must do something. And you don't have to do something not just because of the relationship you have with your partner, but because of your own mental health. I know how jealousy may feel. It causes you stress, anxiety, excessive worrying, and it messes up with your whole immune system. You may start to feel paranoid about things, and overall it's a very unpleasant feeling. Jealousy can make you do things that you couldn't possibly picture yourself doing. It drives you to do crazy things. So, the good news is that if you're in that state and you're watching this video, then it's time to do something. But first, it is important for you to understand the cause and the root cause of jealousy. And it is insecurity. I know, nobody wants to face the harsh truth, but that's it. It's insecurity. You're insecure of yourself, and you don't know if you're capable enough of making that person staying with you, to make that person loving you. And it all comes from a place of lack, because you don't feel enough, you don't think you're enough, and you don't think you can give enough to the other person. You've lost your sense of value. Now, with that, let's begin. Number 1, love yourself first before you get to love somebody else. It's true. You can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself. But what is it to love yourself truly? It means to know your true worth and only accepting the things you know you deserve. Now, I'm not telling you this so you can start thinking that no one is worthy of you. Quite the opposite. But what I'm trying to say is that if you are with someone who doesn't respect you or treats you in a poor way, then you have to know what you deserve. And if you believe that you deserve that, then that's what you're going to accept. So, as you start to love yourself more, then you will start to pull yourself away from the things that bring you unhappiness and start to get closer to the things that bring you joy and happiness and love. Because you will know that the first person that you have to make happy is you. Realize that you are the most important person of your life, and only you is the one that you have to make happy, at least first. Number 2, realize that love is about wanting what's best for the other person. True love, it's not selfish. That's egoic love, which only wants what's best for himself. True love is about always wanting what's best for the other person, even if that means letting her go or letting him go. So if you feel like you can't stop being jealous, just start for a moment to think about what the other person wants. What does your partner want? And if she or he wants to be with somebody else, then with the same love that you gave her or gave him the past times, then with that same love, just let her go or let him go. That is true love. Number 3, recognize your true value. Look, your value is as high as you love yourself. So, if you consider that you're not good enough, then obviously you're going to feel threatened by other people. But if you recognize your true worth, then you wouldn't feel that way, because you would know that you are good, because you would know your worth. You would know that if your partner wants to be with somebody else, then that's her loss or his loss. Number 4, accept that you do not own the other person. Most people want to control the other person, but the more they try, the more they attract that situation they are trying to avoid. You need to accept that you do not own that person, and your partner or that person is free to choose who she wants to be with. So, if you truly love your partner, then let him decide what he wants or what she wants to do. If she wants to be with you or with somebody else. Again, as I said before, if you truly love that person, then that person's happiness should be your own priority. So, let him decide what he wants to do, what makes him happy. That's love. Number 5, we accept the love we believe we deserve. Now, I don't remember where I saw this. I think it was in a movie, but it's true. It's actually probably the greatest quote inside this video. And that's exactly it. I mean, if you know that your partner is playing behind your back and you accept it, that's because that's the love that you, or the kind of treatment that you think that you deserve. But if you know that you deserve something different, then you will just cut it off and that's it, and go and live your life as you know you deserve it. Number 6, accept that the other person may go away. You need to accept that your partner is his own person and it can make his own decisions. And if that decision is to go away with somebody else or alone, then you have to accept it if you truly love him. When you accept that the other person is free to leave and to take that decision, then you start to feel grateful because you know that that person is actually choosing to be with you. Number 7, love the other person for what he or she is instead of for what you want him or her to be. Now, I know this from my own experience, and many jealous thoughts may arise when you see your partner doing something that you wouldn't do. But you have to understand that that person has a different mind than yours, has a different life experience. Therefore, it does things different than you. Maybe you'd like him to deal with a situation differently just because you think that what you think is right. But what you are unconsciously saying is that you don't love this person because of who she is or whom she is, but because of what you expect and think that that person should be. So in that way, you're just loving an imaginary person and not the person that is standing right in front of you. Therefore, if you want to stop being jealous, then understand that this person has his own ways to do things. Love the other one for what he is instead of what you want him to be. Now, there is just one key that includes all of these 7 facts, and it is love yourself first. To love yourself is the key to break out of jealousy thoughts, because if you don't love yourself first, then you won't know what loving somebody else is. You would just have a picture of mental image of what love could be, but you wouldn't know it, because true love is only about giving and not expecting anything from the other one. When you give love to you, you don't expect yourself to pay yourself because of what you give yourself. If you love somebody else and that person wants to go away from you, then with the same love that you took him, you will let him go, because you will always want what's best for the other person. That's true love. So start by practicing self-love and accept that you do not own anybody besides you. Now, if you like this video, please subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think about it. Do you agree with me or you don't? Maybe, I don't know. I just want to know your thoughts. So remember to watch this video or subscribe. Thank you.